21-year-old Ty Martinez uses his skills in woodworking, editing, sound, video, and visual effects to create his own films. He grew up with an interest in acting amongst many other hobbies that are now incorporated into his content.
Growing up in a little town like Bakersfield, I really didn't have a lot to do. So me and my neighborhood friends, we would watch movies all the time. We would watch the MCU, we would watch action flicks like I Am Legend. And that kind of translated into us playing like we were superheroes in our backyards and golf courses. It was just a good time. So we wanted to actually bring that energy onto the screen, kind of how we saw when we were watching at home. So we would take our parents' their phones, we would record ourselves doing all these crazy shenanigans. And we just came up with some weird ideas, and it was just fun. So it kind of translated into high school, where I just wanted to make videos, and then it just went from there.
Ty's last booked acting job was an indie fan-made film, where he played the fictional DC character Beast Boy. Being a part of an indie film is what inspired Martinez to create his own videos and work towards finishing a short film by April 2023.
So one of the last things that I booked was a short indie film. It was about Teen Titans, and I got casted as Beast Boy. And the director, he was a Filipino young man just like me. He's a little bit older, but basically seeing him do everything by himself, he wrote the script, he was directing, he put his whole team together. That kind of inspired me and showed me that you don't need a lot of money and resources to kind of do what you want to do. It's really, the only thing that's limiting you is you.
Ty Martinez grew up in Los Angeles, home to Hollywood, where he would most often audition and book feature background and speaking roles.
It was really fun at first. I really enjoyed going out to Burbank, Glendale, Hollywood, and just kind of getting my face out there, experimenting with different characters, different types of films, and it kind of just started to go downhill around COVID because all the self-tapes that came through, the scripts, I didn't really like them too much. So what started off as fun kind of became like overwhelming rejection for things that I didn't even really want to do in the first place. So that's kind of what killed it for me.
Being a person of color in the industry can be tough. So Ty decided to break from those boundaries and started his own filmmaking business, and is now the writer, director, producer, actor, videographer, and editor of his own films.
As a man of color in the industry, I do notice a lot of colorism. Just being a darker complexion, you do notice when there are people of a lighter complexion that represent your minority group, but it doesn't really align with how your people actually look, just generally speaking, and that does hurt sometimes, but that's kind of why we decided that we wanted to do things on our own, me and my friends, and we want people, and younger people especially, to look at us and be like, okay, yeah, we are represented. It's not just people who are lighter and have wider features. When I release my first short film, I hope people feel the same way I feel when I watch the shows that inspire me, and the TV, and the movies that inspire me. MCU, a lot of anime, Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece. I want to give that excitement and joy and just kind of let people escape and you feel like a kid again. Get that feeling where you're shaking in your chair, you're so hyped, so excited. I want people to feel that way about my films, and that's why I'm working really hard. I've got a lot of good people around me, and we're gonna keep working hard to eventually put something out like that.